Hello and welcome to India Today and a special story called So South, where we bring the main stories from the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra and Telangana. And for the day also we have very special stories from all these states, important stories, not just the stories but the flavors and the essence as well. Let's go to our reporters Sagai Raj, Apurva Jayachandran, Anaga Keshav, Abdul Bashir and Shibi Mol for the top stories of the day. We have a breaking from the Supreme Court right now. This is about Telangana state, and this is about the reservation bill, 50% to be increased, and that was actually contested in the High Court. And as we speak, a plea was also filed by the Telangana government in the Supreme Court, where right now the Supreme Court has dismissed that plea, and now it is a major setback for the state of Telangana. How it is going to approach with it, what happened in Supreme Court. We have Shrishra Oja. Thank you for joining us. Could you please tell us what happened in the Supreme Court with the case?
Well, yes, it's definitely a big setback for the Telangana government from the Supreme Court. The court has dismissed a plea that was filed by the state challenging High Court's interim order staying that decision to increase the backward classes reservation that reaches breaching the 50% limit. The court has observed that there are several previous judgments that don't allow for the breach of this 50% ceiling limit. However, the court has clarified that Supreme Court's dismissal will not affect the High Court proceedings in any manner, and the High Court should decide the case that is pending before the court on its own merits without being influenced by Supreme Court's order today. We also saw the court question the council why the reservation was not brought in before the elections were notified. The court was told that this was done because the governor had kept the bill pending without granting assent, and the bill became a law only based on a deemed assent in terms of the Supreme Court's judgment in the Tamil Nadu governor case. And without making any challenge to the law, a stay has now been secured. So detailed arguments were heard by the top court, but the top court has decided to not entertain the state's plea and has dismissed Telangana's case against the interim stay granted by the Telangana High Court. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Srishti. And for the stories from Navma Karnataka, the political Nataka and such, let's go to Sagai Raj.
Thank you, Pramod. Infosys founder Narayana Murthy and his wife Rajya Sabha MP Sudha Murthy declined to take part in the ongoing socio-economic and educational survey in Karnataka. When the survey team reached their house, they told the enumerators that the survey is of no use to the government. In the self-declaration from dated October 10, which seems to be signed by Sudha Murthy, she mentioned that they don't belong to any backward caste and there is no use taking part in the survey, and they wish to opt out of the survey. The couple is within the legal limits by refusing to take part in the survey, as the Karnataka High Court had ruled that the participation in the survey is not mandatory, and also that enumerators cannot insist on answers from the public.
ಸರ್ ಸುಧಾಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರು ಸಮೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್.
100% सेटबैक है और जो ये सर्वे करने का तरीका है उसमें पूरा गलत हो चुका है। और एज वेल एज डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ कर्नाटका DK शिवकुमार जी ने भी बताया है इसमें पूरा गलत है, इतना क्वेश्चन ज़रूरत नहीं है। तो सब लोगों को मान रहा है। अभी मेरे ख्याल से अराउंड 40% लोग इसको इनकार कर चुके हैं ऑलरेडी। सो ये सर्वे जो करे वो तो बोगस सर्वे करके ऐसा तो लग रहा है। भी इसे क्या लेना देना है वो तो भी पता नहीं चल रहा है, क्योंकि मुख्यमंत्री जी इसको अड़ पर अड़े नहीं करने की वजह से करने के लिए कोशिश करें, लेकिन कुछ भी इससे यूज़ नहीं होने वाला है।
A breaking news coming in. DK Shivakumar recounts BJP poaching bid. DK drops BJP offer bombshell. DK Shivakumar claims that he was offered Deputy Chief Minister post in BJP rule, and he has rejected the BJP offer and instead chose the jail. Former Delhi cop threatened him and said that you choose the DCM post or else go to jail.
ಒಬ್ಬ ಡಿ ಜಿ ಇದ್ದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಅವನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ದ, ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಯಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫೋನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ನೀವು ಡೆಪ್ಟಿ ಸಿ ಎಮ್ ಆಯ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಜೈಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ, ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ನು ವಾಪಸ್ ಕಳಿಸಿರೋ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮ ಇದ್ದು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಪಕ್ಷದ ನಿಷ್ಠೆ, ಭಾಳ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲೇ ರಾಜೀವ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದರು, ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದರು, ಬಂಗಾರಪ್ಪ ನನಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದರು, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಬೆಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಪ್ರಿಫರ್ ಎ ಜೈಲ್ ದೆನ್ ಬಿಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಡೆಪ್ಟಿ ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸೊ ಅವತ್ತು ಆಗ್ಬೋದಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಇನ್ನೇನೇನು ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತೋ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
Once again, Minister Priyank Kharge has locked horns with RSS. This time, he has penned a letter to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah urging strict actions against government employees participating in RSS events. He cited civil services rules and requested a circular warning a disciplinary action. Priyank Kharge requested that directions be issued to ensure strict prohibition of such participation and warned of disciplinary action against violators. This comes days after he wrote to Siddaramaiah seeking a ban on RSS activities in government premises, calling them unconstitutional and against the spirit of national unity.
In my own department, there are a lot of people who have attended the centenary celebrations of RSS in the Ganavesha, brandishing lathis. They are state government employees, permanent employees, and they can't do that. And I've already issued them show cause notices. They will be suspended in a day or two. This is the letter, 2013, where Mr. Jagdish Shettar, when he was the CM, says that besides the educational activities and activities that are in the syllabus, should be practiced within the government schools and colleges, and no other activities shall be given permission. So what does that make BJP anti-RSS?
ಅದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಏನು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಅಜೆಂಡಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಬಂದರೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅಜೆಂಡಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವ ಅಜೆಂಡಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಅಜೆಂಡಾಗಳು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಬಂದರೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ತೀರ್ಮಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಇದು ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ಸು, ಡಿಸಪ್ರೂವಲ್ಸು, ರೆಕಮೆಂಡೇಷನ್ಸು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಯಾಬಿನೆಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಇಲಾಖೆಗಳ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೊಗೊಂಡೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ.
Chilling murder uncovered in Bengaluru. What was thought to be a natural death has turned into a cold, calculated murder. Police have arrested Dr. Mahendra Reddy, a journal surgeon, for allegedly killing his wife, Dr. Kritika Reddy, a dermatologist at Victoria Hospital, using his medical expertise. Police say Mahendra misused his access to hospital drugs and tried to stage the murder as a medical emergency. The couple had married less than a year. Investigators say Mahendra administered powerful anesthetic injections, the same drugs used in operation theatres. While visiting his wife, who was unwell and staying with her parents, Kritika collapsed and was declared dead in April. Initially treated as an unnatural death, both months later, forensic tests revealed traces of propofol, confirming she was poisoned with a controlled substances. And that's all from Karnataka. Let us go to my colleague Pramod Madhav, who will bring more details on kidney racket from the state.
Thank you so much, Sagai. A very important day for the state of Tamil Nadu. The third day of the assembly, but the second day of the verbal battle that is inside the assembly, happening between the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin and the leader of the opposition, Edappadi K. Palaniswamy. In fact, for the day, AIADMK choose to raise the kidney racket issue. Not just that, they actually wore a kind of a badge saying that kidney jagrate, which means beware of your kidneys, in a way trying to claim that the kidneys in the state of Tamil Nadu are in danger highlighting the fact that there was a racket that was recently shown how a DMK MLA involved hospital was involved in this particular racket, where innocent and poor people were made to actually sell their kidneys for a price of 5 to 10 lakhs. This turned out to be a huge issue in the assembly with a verbal battle between the chief minister and the leader of opposition.
விசாரணை அலுவலர் மேற்கூறிய மருத்துவமனைகளில் தவறான முறையில் சான்றுகள் சமர்ப்பித்து மனித உறுப்பு மாற்று அறுவை சிகிச்சைகள் மேற்கொள்ளப்பட்டுள்ளதாக தெரிய வருகிறது என்றும் 1994 படி சிறுநீரகம் மாற்றுதல் தொடர்பாக ஆவணங்களின் ஆய்வின் போது பரிசீலனை செய்யப்பட்ட ஆவணங்களின் அடிப்படையில் இந்த சிறுநீரக முறைகேட்டில் ஈடுபட்டுள்ளதாக கண்டறியப்பட்ட இடைத்தரகர்களான ஸ்டான்லி மோகன் மற்றும் ஆனந்தன் ஆகிய இருவர் மீதும் BNS 2023 உரிய பிரிவுகளின் கீழ் FIR பதிவு செய்ய பரிந்துரை செய்யப்பட்டது.
Well, while this discussion was happening inside the assembly, where several questions were raised by the leader of the opposition, Edapadi K. Palaniswamy, the health minister tried to provide an answer, stating that this was the action taken and such. But there is a major issue about creating a special investigation team by the High Court order. What happened to it? All this was being discussed. There was a video that was released by AIADMK IT wing as well. This is kind of showing how the kidney racket occurred. Simply, a person is being lured in, an amount is given, and as an innocent, poor person comes inside, his kidney is being taken away. That's how the actual caricature or the cartoon kind of showed what exactly happened in that Salem, Trichy and Namakkal belt. In fact, we have Anaga Keshav live with us. Thank you so much for joining us, Anaga. You are in the assembly. What exactly happened inside the assembly today?
Well, in fact, promote the opposition, Edapadi Palaniswamy and his MLAs, and they raised a very pertinent question about the Namakkal kidney racket issue and demanded action against all those involved in it. A lot of questions were also being raised about the fact that this particular private hospital, one is Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan private hospital in Bengaluru, and number two is the Cedar hospital in Trichy. A lot of questions were being raised about the manner in which vulnerable sections of the society, men and women who belong to the textile manufacturing sector, very financially weaker people who were made to sell their kidneys for a price of 5 to 10 lakhs, just to provide for their families. That's the kind of vulnerability exploitation that we saw here in Tamil Nadu in exchange for kidney sale. So a lot of questions were raised by the opposition about this particular issue. And we had the health minister, Ma Subramaniam, also give answers to all the questions that was raised by the opposition. In fact, the health minister stated that two middlemen, one Stanley Mohan and number two Anandan, both these middlemen were key figures who were involved in exploiting vulnerable sections of the society, forcing them to sell their kidneys in exchange for money. So these two brokers have been arrested, number one. And number two, 7 officers who are in the health department have been suspended is what we hear. Action is being taken against these 7 officers is what Health Minister Ma Subramaniam also stated. And another important action that's being taken by the government is that the organ transplant license of these 2 private hospitals, one the Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan private hospital which has links to DMK MLA, and number 2 the Cedar hospital in Trichy. So for these 2 hospitals the organ transplant license has been revoked. So this is the key action that's been taken by the Tamil Nadu government. FIR has also been registered against those 2 brokers who were involved. In fact, the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court had constituted an SIT comprising of top IPS officers in Tamil Nadu in order to interrogate and investigate this particular matter. And upon that investigation, 2 brokers have been arrested. In fact, the investigation is still underway, post which we'll really find out how many more such people are involved in this kidney racket.
Well, thank you, Anaga. I request you to stay back with us for the next important story that is also involving an incident that occurred on 27th of September, an extreme tragedy, something Tamil Nadu will never forget. 41 lives were lost at Karur on that fateful day during Vijay, the Tamarika Vichikadagam leaders campaign at that spot. And right now, once again, it has become a news as Annamalai, the BJP leader, has come in support of TVK with a lot of questions about how the Tamil Nadu government handled this particular situation and asking why the officials who were on the ground no action taken against them so far. This comes after the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin spoke yesterday in the Assembly as to what happened. The Chief Minister blamed the organization, that is TVK, for whatever happened over there. He claimed that Vijay came late, even though the time frame was given between 3 p.m. and 10 p.m. He said that the organizer said Vijay would come over there by 12 p.m. That led to the chaos over there. And the Chief Minister also said that the organization did not make the necessary arrangements. However, now Annamalai comes forward with a lot of questions, especially about what actions were taken against the officials who were on the ground, who were responsible to make sure that the organizations had taken these precautions with the way the 11 conditions that was imposed upon them, and were they followed or not. Here's what happened inside the assembly.
ஏன் கொடுக்கல சொல்லுங்க. நீங்க அவங்கள கைது பண்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி அந்த லோக்கல் சப் இன்ஸ்பெக்டர் சஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணீங்களா? இல்லை. இந்தியால ஒரு கோவில் திருவிழால 2 பேர் இறந்தாவே லோக்கல் 2 பேர் சஸ்பெண்ட் ஆவாங்க, தாசில்தார் ஆவாங்க, சப் இன்ஸ்பெக்டர் ஆவாங்க. 41 பேர் இறந்த பிறகு ஒரு அரசு அதிகாரியும் கூட பொறுப்பில்லைனா எப்படி ஏத்துக்க முடியுங்கண்ணா? கரூரிலிருந்து தொடர்ந்து பாரதிய ஜனதா கட்சி கேட்பது, இது இந்தியாவில் எந்த மாவட்டத்தில் நடந்திருந்தாலும் எஸ்பியும் கலெக்டரும் சஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு தான் அடுத்த வேலையை செய்வாங்க. நம்முடைய முதலமைச்சர் அதை கூட செய்யாம டிஃபெண்ட் பண்ணுவதற்கான காரணம் என்ன? அதுதான் ஆச்சரியமா இருக்கு, அதிர்ச்சியா இருக்கு. ஏன் முதலமைச்சர் ஒருதலை பட்சமா செயல்படுறாங்க? ஆமாம், அரசு பண்றதுக்காக நடவடிக்கை எடுத்த ஆர்கனைசர் தப்ப நாங்கள் நடவடிக்கை எடுக்க நாங்கள் பாராட்டுறோம். எல்லாமே இல்லாம ஒருத்தர் மேலேயே நான் திரும்ப திரும்ப போடுவேன் அப்படிங்கிறதா எங்களை பொறுத்தவரை நாங்கள் உரிமை குரலாக கேள்வி கேட்பதை எங்கள் கடமையாக கருதுகிறோம்.
That was BJP leader Annamalai asking serious questions on this particular matter. In fact, such a kind of action was also taken during the unfortunate Karnataka Hoods tragedy where 63 people died. The action was taken against the SP and the collector at that point. We also have Anaga Keshav live with us. Anaga, what are the questions, these serious questions that are being put forward by Annamalai, and has DMK in any way responded to them?
You know, Pramod, Annamalai raises some very pertinent questions regarding the manner in which Tamil Nadu government reacted after the Karur tragedy broke out. The Tamil Nadu government was swift to take action against the organizers of this event, be it the Karur district secretary Madhi Aragan or cadres belonging to Namakkal district from TVK. The Tamil Nadu government was very quick to file FIR on Busi Anand, on C.T. Nirmal Kumar, who are top people in TVK. But why not so much for its own officers? When it's the government who is administering, when it's the government that has the power, why no action was being taken at least on a local sub-inspector is what Annamalai questions. In fact, he also takes examples saying that even when there are very minor incidents involving 1 or 2 deaths, at least the local sub-inspector gets suspended. But why in a tragedy of this scale, of this nature, when 41 lives have been killed in this tragedy, why no action against the officers in the government is what Annamalai questions. In fact, if you look at that overall picture, the onus lies on both the government and TVK. But while the government was very swift to take action against the organizers of that event, that's Tamizhaga Vetri Kazhagam, no action was taken against the officers, be it the collector, Tehsildar, sub-inspector or the SP, none. No action against police officers, but all action was taken only against the organizers of that event. So Annamalai has raised some very pertinent questions about the manner in which Tamil Nadu government has reacted on the Karur tragedy.
Thank you so much, Anaga, with all those information you've joined us. And for an important story about how our neighboring states, Karnataka and Andhra, are actually a kind of an investment rivalry is brewing upon. Let's go to Abdul Bashir.
Andhra Pradesh IT Minister and Karnataka is ongoing. Now this Nataka on the investments, the Google AI hub, where Andhra Pradesh has backed the AI hub, hitting the Karnataka's investment. Now here, what we are learning is that the ADMK leader and former Minister Thangamani has hit out at the DMK government, the Tamil Nadu government, stating that they did not put much efforts in bringing Google AI hub to Tamil Nadu, wherein Google's CEO, Sundar Pichai, is a Tamilian, and the Tamil Nadu government must have taken efforts to bring the Google AI hub to Tamil Nadu. Well, here, what we are learning is that the Dakshina king of investments is the real fight between the Dakshin king of investments is ongoing, where Andhra Pradesh has scored the Google AI hub and Karnataka is under fire. Now Tamil Nadu's Foxconn has added fuel to the fire. The battle for the southern supremacy is heating up in the southern states. Well, next. Okay. To speak more on this, we have Anaga Keshav joining us. Anaga, what exactly is the version of the Tamil Nadu government on this development that we are seeing?
Well, in fact, we saw an exchange that happened between ADMK's former minister Thangamani and the incumbent Industries Minister TRB Raja. Thangamani actually on the floor of the House questioned TRB Raja, saying that despite the fact that Google CEO Sundar Pichai is a Tamilian, the Google's $15 billion bumper investment went to Andhra Pradesh and not to Tamil Nadu. That's the kind of criticism that ADMK leveled on TRB Raja. They also added that the Tamil Nadu government did not take enough efforts to ensure that Google comes to Tamil Nadu, but instead they were laid back and let the Google investment go to Andhra Pradesh is the kind of allegation that we saw ADMK's Thangamani make. TRB Raja defended, saying that it's false to say that Tamil Nadu did not make efforts. We did try pulling Google to Tamil Nadu, but I don't want to make any further comments about Andhra Pradesh being able to win Google is what TRB Raja said. In fact, Mr. Raja also mentioned about the 15,000 crore investment that Foxconn has made in Tamil Nadu by adding that while one branch of Foxconn might have said that there's no fresh investment here, the fact that Foxconn is coming to Tamil Nadu is very, very real. It's very true. TRB Raja once again reassured and reiterated on the floor of the House, despite a controversy that's brewing over Foxconn investment, by saying that it's very real that Tamil Nadu has drawn in the 15,000 crore investment from Foxconn and that 14,000 jobs, fresh jobs, are going to get created in Tamil Nadu in the engineering space. So that's the kind of reiteration and reassurance that was given by TRB Raja, while really refusing to comment on Google going the way of Andhra Pradesh. And he also made one thing clear. He said that Tamil Nadu did make efforts to draw in Google to Tamil Nadu, but I don't want to talk about it further. That's the kind of statement that we saw from TRB Raja.
Well, amid this ongoing war of words with high stakes on who would be the king of Dakshin investment, let's go through this report.
Amid Andhra Pradesh getting a historic Google tie-up for an AI hub, the focus is now on neighbouring South states too. The investment announcement has sparked another front in the Karnataka versus Andhra fight, as Minister Nara Lokesh took another swipe at Bengaluru and Vizag, winning the big-ticket investment. The comment did not go down well with the Karnataka government, with DK Shivakumar hitting back.
I don't want to react to Nara Lokesh or anyone. You can't match Karnataka, Bangalore. Let them do whatever they want, let them market, let them do whatever, let central government also help. But there is no match to Bangalore in this entire country.
The investment has also sparked a fierce competition between both states, with Karnataka ministers now taunting Andhra too.
Today, what they will not tell you, sir, is that the push that they are giving to get investments. See, today Google AI is gone to Vizag is the headline. What they will not tell you is that they are giving 22,000 crores incentives. What they will not tell you is the land is being given at 25% discount. Water tariff is at 25% discount.
Not surprisingly, considering Minister Nara Lokesh too has repeatedly set his eyes on beating Bengaluru as the IT hub of the South.
Mr. Naidu made it very clear. HAL is going to be in Karnataka, no second thoughts about it. We have not asked them to relocate. But if the local government is unable to give, any government is unable to take care of their investors, and when there is a state willing to, give a handout and say, come, let's build the ecosystem together, what is wrong? You know, we had the traffic-free side of Bengaluru airport. So that's where Kia ecosystem exists. Kia also we fought with various other states and got it to Andhra Pradesh. I believe it's important that states learn to compete rather than crib about it.
Meanwhile, what about Tamil Nadu? Well, in the investment fight, there is a political row in the state over a proposed Foxconn investment. The question, is it a con investment or real? After Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin claimed Foxconn invested rupees 15,000 crore in the state, Foxconn reportedly denied this fresh investment, prompting a big attack from the opposition.
Foxconn has refused the claim by the Tamil Nadu government. It's such a shame. M.K. Stalin and his minister should hang their head in shame for lying to the people of Tamil Nadu.
The clarification given by Foxconn yesterday clearly exposes the fact that there is a lot of discrepancy in terms of the fresh investments which are coming into Tamil Nadu.
But the DMK was quick to hit back at the opposition.
They don't want to accept anything good to Tamil Nadu. That is BJP. Along with them is their stooge, PMK, and Bhumani. They say they don't want any good thing to happen to Tamil Nadu. Foxconn has already is holding discussion with the government, state government, which means they are going to invest.
So, which of the southern states is thriving? Which is attracting the most investments? The fight for the title is on. Bureau Report, India Today.
A big day for the state of Andhra Pradesh, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in the state for major investments. Not only this, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had visited Nandyal's Sri Sailam, the Sri Sailam temple here, the Sri Brahmaramba Mallikarjuna Swami temple here, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi has offered prayers for an hour, offered darshan before the auspicious occasion of major developmental projects for the state of Andhra Pradesh worth more than 13,430 crores. Now, this is said to be a major boost to the state of Andhra Pradesh in the double-engine Sarkar that we are seeing. Not only Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Chief Minister Nara Chandrababu Naidu, the Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan had arrived at this temple early hours today and offered darshan, where thousands of devotees have gathered here welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chief Minister Nara Chandrababu Naidu, Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan during their visit here. Before the auspicious occasion, Prime Minister Narendra Modi offered prayers, and from here he is left to the Chhatrapati Shivaji Kendra, where he will pay tributes to Chhatrapati Shivaji, and then he will leave to Karnur, where several of the foundation stone, inauguration and dedicating to the nation several projects worth more than 13,430 crores. Now, this is a vast project, a multi-departmental project for road, railways, renewable energy, industries, is set to give a boost to several departments here with also the IT corridors, etc. Now, this is big boost which will bring 21,000 crore worth investments is what is being expected, and an employment to more than 1 lakh people in the state of Andhra Pradesh. This is said to be a big day, a big boost for the state of Andhra Pradesh, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi has come in, offered prayers, and now will inaugurate all these projects in short while from now. High voltage drama had unfolded in the state of Telangana, especially in Hyderabad, where Telangana's Forest and Endowments Minister Konda Surekha falls into a controversy. Now, this controversy erupted when allegations against her OSD officer on special duty was alleged of extortion and a gunpoint. Now, here the allegations are that Sumant, the former OSD of Minister Konda Surekha, in a meeting with the Chief Minister Revanth Reddy's close aide Rohin Reddy and the private company belonging to a constituency of Uttam Kumar Reddy, were in conversation when this incident has taken place, where allegations have been levied that at a gunpoint extortion had taken place, a complaint which was filed by an unknown, there are no proper claims that, who had filed a complaint, but the police had approached Konda Sureka's house in Jubilee Hills last night when Konda Sunita, daughter of Telangana Minister Konda Sureka, had confronted. Now, after confronting the police officials, she had made major allegations against Chief Minister, against Telangana Minister Ponguleti and Chief Minister's close aide Rohin Reddy. Now, here she has alleged that the gun that was bought belonged to Rohin Reddy, and if anybody is responsible, if the OSD is responsible or is being booked on the charges, then they must also be booked. Now, major cracks have unfolded in the state of Telangana. This is a high voltage drama that had taken place yesterday. Now, this goes back a 3 months ago incident that had taken place. Now, after following these allegations, a case was filed is what is being said, and police is right now hunting for the OSD. Well, the Chief Minister or the other minister and officials have not responded to these claims yet, but Konda Sunita had clearly stated that this is a conspiracy by the Chief Minister and the Reddy community against the BCs. And this is a major allegation that she has put forward, stating that there is a threat and this is a major controversy against their family to defame them, while the other projects of the endowments department, be it the Medaram project, is being taken by the Telangana's Revenue Minister Ponguleti Srinivas Reddy. This is what the allegations that have been put forward. Let's listen in what Konda Sunita had stated.
ఇదంతా సీఎం వేం నరేందర్ రెడ్డి అండ్ పొంగులేటి చేస్తున్నారు. నేను క్లియర్గా చెప్తున్నాను. సీఎం ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఎక్స్టార్షన్ కేసులో వారి దగ్గర పిస్తల్ దొరికింది అని చెప్పి ఉత్తమ్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి ఇచ్చిన లెటర్ కంప్లైంట్ మాకు కావాలి, మేము చూడాలి. అది ఒకవేళ ఇచ్చిండ్రు అని అనుకో, అప్పుడు రోహిత్ రెడ్డి కూడా పార్ట్నరే కదా, రోహిత్ రెడ్డి కూడా అక్కడనే ఉన్నాడు కదా, రోహిత్ రెడ్డి పోవాలి కదా. రోహిత్ రెడ్డి అంతకుముందు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాడు? సీఎం ఆఫీస్లో ఉన్నాడు కదా. మొత్తం అందరి డేటాలు దిద్దాం, ఫోన్లు, నలుగురి అయితే ఒక దగ్గర దొరుకుతాయి కదా. సుమంత్ది, ఎవరు రోహిన్ రెడ్డిది ప్లస్ డెక్కన్ సిమెంట్స్ ఉంది ఒక దగ్గరనే దొరుకుతుంది. అంతకుముందు రోహిన్ రెడ్డి ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాడో దొరుకుతుంది.
Well, amid this high voltage drama that is ongoing, the Chief Minister and the other ministers are yet to respond on the major allegations or claims that have been put forward. That is all we have from the state of Telangana. For the next, moving on to state of Kerala, Shibi Mole will take us through. Over to you, Shibi.
News coming in, a human skeleton has been found on the terrace, on the open terrace of a two-story building in Manjeri, Malappuram. Now, this skeleton was found on Tuesday night, is what we're understanding. It was first seen by workers who had come there to remove the flexes and posters that were installed on top of the building, and that's where they found this skeleton. It was lying in pieces amid an area where old items were dumped. It was found by these workers, and the police suspect that this is a 1-month-old skeleton. Guest workers from Tamil Nadu were staying in that building, in that two-story building, so the police have started questioning them. They're also saying that a family from Tamil Nadu were previously staying there, so the investigation is now also going to surround them also. The police is expected to track them down and question them also in this case. It's a 1-month-old skeleton, so based on that timeline is when the investigation is going to take place, is what we're understanding. Well, that's all we have from the Kerala segment, and over to my colleague Pramod.